All right, so I'm on this hike, and I thought I was getting lost because the trail came to a dead end, and comes up to a river. I look across. How do I, hold on, how do I switch this? All right, yeah, so I look across, I see the path. Oh, so I gotta walk through all this water now. The worst part is that I'm like not even a quarter of the way done, so I'm gonna be all wet for the rest of the hike. Oh, and this is crazy. Look how thick all this jungle is. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Oh, it's cold. Rocks are slippery. Oh wow, this is actually really refreshing. Oh. That's a nice cool breeze as well. Going down a little bit. Oh wow, that's strong. Alright, I think I might have to cut over there instead of trying to get across those rocks. Oh wow. Almost dunked my shoes in the water. Okay, all right, I made it. I think I'll probably have to switch up my footwear selection. This isn't really what I was expecting. Never done a hike in any kind of terrain like this. So my shoes, they're just, whoa. My shoes are just covered in mud. Oh man. And yeah, if you can't tell, there's no traction. Also, there's a nice rope here just to help out. Yeah, since my feet are all wet, it doesn't make much sense to put my socks back on. I don't know, there's got to be like a better option. I mean, these are just running shoes. I don't think like hiking boots are as ideal as people think, right? Like, kind of need the flexibility in the sole of the sneakers, you know, with this uneven terrain. Yeah, so I'm not sure, like almost like a water shoe. Maybe that would be better. Oh, I thought that was a giant centipede. Yeah, but like, I don't know, water shoes, you know, so that way I don't have to wear socks. But also, like, they need to have good treads. 'Cause it's like, it's just always, you know, even when it's not raining, it's still raining. You just don't see it. I don't know how that works, but it's like, it's just so muddy, these trails at all times. And it doesn't help that it's, you know, so steep up and down. Yeah, I gotta figure that out. Oh, I don't know. It really seems like no one's been here in a while. Kind of breaking all this brush to get through. It's all snagging me as I walk through it. Oh, there we go. Oh, it doesn't end though. Yeah, so it's kind of crazy, and I pulled up to the trailhead. This I was the only one there at the time, but this other guy pulled up behind me. He was getting out at the same time, and started talking. So it turns out, okay, well, he had like all this, what I thought was rock climbing gear. Oh wow, here you guys gotta look at this. Hold on. All right, yeah, so it gets pretty steep right there. I think we're starting the ridge line, probably out there soon. I have no idea. That's a nice drop off down there. Yeah, so I think this is gonna get a lot more exaggerated. Yeah, like all the way up in those trees there. Not much over there. Yeah, let's see what this turns into. Yeah, so I was asking him, "Why are you going rock climbing out there?" Well, I was curious because I kind of like rock climbing. Never done. I don't think I've ever done anything like outdoor rock climbing. You know, like, yeah, it just seems too, I don't know, risky, scary. Maybe I just gotta try it sometime. I don't know. I've done like those indoor rock climbing gyms. Never really got that good at it. Well, it's been a long time since I've done that. And back when I was doing it, I was like, oh geez, I don't know. I was probably, oh sorry, I'm getting sunscreen in my eyes. Yeah, we're getting steep now. Oh, yeah, so it's probably, what, I'm like 230 now. Maybe like 220. But back then I was probably closer to like 250, 260 maybe even. But that was like all fat, so yeah, pretty plump. And of course, you know, you need like, you know, back muscles and forearm muscles or whatever for rock climbing. And yeah, I didn't have any of that. So I was never able to do like any of the more difficult rock climbing, whatever you call them, patterns. It's funny though, because I'd feel like I was super high up, like my legs would start shaking. My fingers were like frozen. And start panicking, whatever. But, you know, when I'm done, I look back up, like, wait. So because, you know, there's a big difference between, like, you know, how high your head is and how high your feet are. You know, that's like 6 feet difference there. And I look up and my feet, you know, it's like they'd only be up like 6 feet from the ground. That was just kind of funny. But yeah, so, all right, back to this guy, right? So he's like, no, I forget what it's called. It's like, so I know there's slacklining, right? Like you see the guys at the beach, you know, put like basically like a ratchet strap between two trees, and it's like maybe 3 feet off the ground, I don't know. And you just like walk on it and bounce, kind of like a trampoline. Yeah, so but he's saying that's what he started doing, mostly just that for a while. And then he discovered, I forget what it's called, the exact term, like, well, it's essentially, it's basically the same thing, but you do it really high up. You do it like across, I don't know, a canyon? Not a canyon, but like, you know, a giant divot in the terrain. And it's a super long rope too. And so, yeah, you walk on this tightrope, and there's like 100 feet drop to the ground. I mean, of course you're like strapped in and everything. So, I mean, I guess it's safe, but I mean, you always hear stories of like tragic accidents and stuff. You know, it's dangerous out here too because, I mean, you can't, like, there's no one to rescue you, right? Like, even like to get a helicopter in here, you can't do that. You'd have to like drop a rope or something, and yeah, I don't know how that would work. I mean, there's not even cell service. Like, you know, the train's so bad. Well, not bad, it's amazing, but it's so like way out there, you know, that like even the people that have been maintaining this trail, like a trees fall, I've gone past a bunch, giant trees fall right, oh wow, look how steep that's getting, and it just doesn't stop. Yeah, there's like trees falling across the path, and you know, they just leave them there. They might like chop them into blocks, like sections, but it's still fully covering. You know, they don't move it out of the way of the trail. Some of them, they cut, you know, like that V that they cut in the tree when they're trying to fall, what do you call it? Fall or fell the tree? Is that how you say it? I don't know. But kind of looks like that, but they did it after the tree fell. So they cut like this V in it right where the path is. So that way it's like a little step. Like they basically cut steps into the fallen tree. So that way you can just walk over it. You know, because they can't like get rid of the tree stumps. There's like no way to get them out, just because of the terrain. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. There's like a lot of these trees. Here, I'll show you. A lot of these trees, like all the bark is ripped off. Oh, it's kind of like a birch tree. Oh, that feels like rotted. I've never, I mean, it's like, it seems like a birch tree, but it looks like a normal tree. That's what the leaves look like. But they're all like that. Like this one, it's like up to like the 10-foot mark. All the bark is gone. Wonder why that is. Yeah, here, so we're kind of like at the top of a crest or something, I don't know. And you can see it just like a straight drop down. Well, there's a lot of like foliage covering, but yeah, I mean, that goes down so far. That's crazy. And so these guys, like yeah, that might actually be, those trees might actually be from these guys putting ropes on it. I don't know. Like they'll attach a rope here and then span it all the way until there's another like mountain crest, and then they'll just hop on and walk across. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, so I thought I was a lot further along already than I am. Just checked the alltrails directions, and looks like maybe I'm like not even a fifth of the way there yet. And that river crossing, that was a while back. So yeah, I didn't, well, you know, I think this one is, hold on. Yeah, I can't see right now how long this hike is. I want to say it was like 4 point something miles. I don't know. So I was thinking, like 4 miles, that's not bad at all. Do that pretty quick, but I wasn't accounting for this type of difficult terrain, and so I'm just going a lot slower. This is a nice, like, little stretch right here. This isn't bad at all. Yeah, this is pretty easy. Easy to spend this whole time. Whew. Can catch my breath a little bit. Yeah, so coming back to that guy. Oh, what's this? Sorry. Oh. Alright. That's kind of crazy. So I just ran into this group of people. It's like 4 people. And they're like, oh my goodness. I should have just kept recording, but I didn't know what kind of interaction it was going to be. And so I'm like, oh, thank goodness we ran into you. We were getting lost. So, well, I mean, they said they had the map downloaded, the same one I'm using, so they should be fine. But, yeah, they said, so they said up this way, I'm going to run into a river that I'm going to have to cross again. And that's a good thing I didn't try and put my socks back on. And so they said they were trying to, like, make a shortcut on the trail and, like, float down the river. Maybe walk down it. I don't know how deep it is. We'll see. And I guess they, like, realized that was a bad idea. And so they just, like, got out and, like, found something that looked like a path and started walking. So, yeah, that's a risky move, man. Like, now that I'm out here, I'm realizing, wow. Yeah, like, you really gotta stick to the trail and, like, be watching that GPS tracker the whole time, because you don't know what could happen, especially for me out here by myself. Yeah, so that group there, they said they're part of, like, a hiking club. They gave me their Instagram, I think is like, let me double check what it was. Yeah, so they said Honolulu Hiking Club on Instagram. It's spelled HNL Hiking Club. So, yeah, I told them, you know, I'd be so psyched to have a group to go hiking with. So I said every Sunday. So hopefully wow, you guys gotta see this. Yeah, hopefully I'll start going out on some hikes with them and still do some on my own too, because I kind of like being out by myself here. You guys gotta see this. Yeah. All right. There's all the mountains back there, but here's just a giant drop down. Ooh, and it's like all this, ooh, it's like crumbly clay pebble. You just fall straight down. Yeah, I know, like, yeah, nothing looks as good on camera as it does in person. I like all these crazy steep hills and everything, and like just how beautiful the views are. That's crazy. You just gotta trust me. Looks like there's something up here. Like a tent or something. I don't know if anyone's there. Oh! Yikes, lost my glasses. Oh, that kind of hurt. Wait. tree up there. That's so cool. I thought I heard something over there. So yeah, there's like it's like some type of shelter. I don't want to go up and check it out though. Alright, so I'll try and finish that story. Yeah, so this guy's like, you wanna give it a try? Whew. Man, what was going through my mind? Like, how high up is it? He's like, yeah, it's probably 100-foot drop. I'm like, oh my goodness. Yeah, I'll probably, maybe I'll just watch you. And so I went out with him. They have a really long rope set up out here, and like getting there was crazy. It's because like we went down a cliff, like extremely vertical descent down to get to where the rope was, and I have never been so scared. Hiking, I don't even think you can consider that hiking, because it had just stopped raining, so it was all mud, and so I'm like going down backwards, like practically standing up, just sliding down, only using my arms, holding onto roots so I don't fall. And it's, I mean, wow. There. Look at that. That's crazy. We're so high up. I think we're going up. I think we're going up higher up here. It might get better view. Yeah, and also somehow I made it. And yeah, I just watched him get started. It's just so cool to watch. I don't know how he does it. He said it's like you're doing a plank, but you're standing up. You're also like twisting a bunch at the same time. And it's crazy because you got to do it for the whole way across. Yeah, I watched him until he fell. I don't know, probably made it like 10 yards before he fell for the first time. And then I left and headed back to the trailhead because that was kind of, off the path. I guess they want to like keep their lines hidden. I don't know if they're like not supposed to be doing that here. I mean, I guess it's probably national forest, I think. I have no idea. It makes me think like like the mountains out here. I mean, like the ones that aren't in national forest, like just as you're driving, is one thing I've noticed compared to like the East Coast mountains, Appalachian mountains and stuff. What's different about these? It's like they're just walls, like cliffs. These mountains or ridge lines, just straight up. It's like there's not, most of them, you like wouldn't ever be able to hike them. It makes me think like, so does nobody own those? Like who owns, I mean, especially here in Hawaii, the land is so expensive. So like who owns the mountains? It's like no one's building there, right? So like what's stopping me from just going and living out there? I mean, probably never would. I mean, maybe for like a weekend if I wanted to just like get lost. going on here? All right, I gotta check where I'm going. Okay, yeah, so I feel like this might be the high point. There's clearing over there. Can't see it through all the trees, but we're pretty high up. So I think we're going this way, following the pink markers there. What are they called? I know they're called something. I can't remember. Yeah, but oh, we're getting steep here. Might have to like go down this like a slide. I'll just be careful. Yeah, so he said that maybe next weekend or at some point they him and the group of guys that do this, they set up like a beginner's course for like anyone that wants to just try it out. So you should let me know whenever they're doing that. I'll definitely give it a try, and a bit easier one. Wow. Oh, here. Look at that. That's crazy. Yeah, that's a big incline right there. Alright, keep moving. Yeah, so that'd be fun. I mean, I've been like looking for new hobbies. I mean, I think hiking will pretty much fill up a lot of my time. But before I was getting out here, yeah, I was thinking like, man, what fun thing could I get into? And I mean, it's pretty scary. I think that's good though. Like, you know, you gotta challenge yourself at times. You know, and he asked me if I want to do it. I've kind of been trying to force myself to have this mentality for a while that like, you know, when there's an opportunity for something new, you just gotta say yes. Like, you can't even think about it. So he's like, yeah, you want to give it a try? I'm like, I mean, I can't say no. Something like that. You know, because when am I ever gonna have that opportunity again? You know, to have someone showing you that knows what they're doing, and I mean, you don't gotta like go to like one of there's like zip line like places where they're gonna charge you $100 to walk across a rope or whatever. So it's like, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. And he said like you know, he got into it because like just the people that find themselves doing it. It's just like a really good group that all gets along, and yeah, it's kind of like a stress-free thing. So I think I'd like that. I mean, that's why I kind of, wow, oh, it's getting steep again. That's why I like this, you know, like just listening to the birds and the wind. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool being out here too, because it's like, sounds funny, but it's like so many new sounds. like all the different birds. You know, whatever they got. All the birds they got here I've never seen before. Some of them make really weird sounds too. Like earlier I heard something, you know, like I don't know if you guys had like music class in like elementary school, and there's like those plastic tubes, and you hold two of them, they're all like different colors and sizes. Oh, here. Alright, here, so it's like a nice drop off right here. It's like like this like cliffside right there. Looking over the edge. That's awesome. A lot of like those palm tree looking branches right down there. So it's really big. Yeah, anyway, that might have been a bird or something. Sounded like those things clunking together. Pretty funny, but yeah, it's like a whole different experience depending where in the world you're at. Yeah, the thing that doesn't change though, it's as long as you're out in nature, you know, it's just like soothing. It's like you're recharging your battery. I don't know. Like I know I go back to work, I'm not gonna be as like stressed out as I was when I left. It's just like a fresh restart every time you come out here. Yeah. That point back there is definitely not the highest part of the trail. So I've got a really steep climb here. Alright, so I just made up that longer stretch of incline. Of course we're going back down again, but yeah, I'm kind of concerned now because that group I ran into, they had mentioned that I'd come across a river, and I don't know, it's been going for a while. I don't even hear water yet, so hopefully I'm on the right path. Yeah, I'm at 2.5 miles in, which doesn't sound like a lot, but yeah, I'm struggling. And it says right now 750 feet is the elevation. I don't know how relatively high that number is. So I think it's more so like you're constantly going on this trail, at least up and down so much. You go all the way down the mountain and all the way back up. And how am I gonna do this? Sounds like a tree's about to fall. Yeah, sometimes here's some creepy noises. Definitely would not want to be here in the dark. Yeah, it's, yeah, I should probably make sure that, when I go out, start a hike, I'm not starting too late because I don't want to risk not being able to see. Oh, it's like a cool tree there. Like you take a seat on it. It's even got like a backrest. There's probably a bunch of spiders and stuff here. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's nice. And just straight drop right behind me if I were to lean back too far. Alright. That's enough of that. Ooh, alright. Which way do I go? Alright, well there was a split in the trail and I just picked one. The directions weren't too helpful. So we'll see what happens. kind of thought that those two paths were going to meet up again. Because it looked like it went over that hill. It would come back, but I don't see a trail. So maybe that was a different path. I don't know. It's like walking, you're walking sideways here, so it just goes down. It's like no flat surface. Maybe I'll walk up. There we go. Ooh, let's get muddy again. Maybe that's the other trail. I don't know. Oh yeah, we found our. Oh, that's a pink or purple. Whatever. We're going the right way. I think I hear water. It might just be wind. But either way, wherever the water is, it's way down there. So I think we still got a while to go. Looks like someone had a fire there. Kind of want to get a little bit of a jog in. Maybe if there's a good flat stretch at some point. I think there's a lookout up here. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a nice breeze. Ooh. Yeah. Look at that drop. Whew. Yeah, we're up in the clouds now. Maybe it's just humidity, I don't know. Or I think it's about to rain actually. Oh, there's our marker. Yeah, look at this. Wow. Keep moving. One wrong move. And no one will ever know what happened to me. Oh. Okay. Probably should have stretched before this. Oh, I gotta. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, what it's about. I don't know what time. It's probably 2 p.m. Look at that. But yeah, I still gotta hit legs in the gym this evening. At some point, hopefully get a good meal in. Probably some chicken and rice or something. Try and fuel up after this, because yeah, my stomach's feeling pretty empty. It's just so cool, this terrain, like the entire path is just covered in these roots, and makes it kind of difficult to navigate. There's a nice tree right here. Help me out. I think I'll go this way. Okay, alright, I think that's our path there, but on this, like a lookout. Whoa, whoa. Oh my. Oh. Whew. Oh, lost control there for a second. Alright. This looks like it slowly just like disappears. Oh my. Yeah, maybe it's not worth going that way. I thought there would be something cool. Alright, we'll head back. Yeah, look at that. See, it's a lot steeper than it looks when you're going down. Okay. Oh yeah, I hear water now. Yeah, somewhere back there. Yeah, we're doing something right. Okay, alright. Oh, so just came across this enormous tree. This thing's crazy. Wow, that's probably, I don't know, you guys can't even tell how big that is. That's probably like 6 feet wide. That's crazy. Guys, I think I was moving a bit too fast. Here, like through these, it just kind of looks like ferns, but they're like grown across the path. It's like my legs, I guess. Can't see it now, you'll see it. I'll probably see it tomorrow after I get cleaned up. Well, later today. But they're just all cut up on my legs. It's not like thorns, but I don't know, something about them is sharp. They're just cutting me. Oh, we're getting closer to the water. It's getting louder and louder. So. Yeah, it's starting to get loud now. I think I can kind of see it. Yeah, there it is. Almost there. Oh yeah, look down there. Almost there. Here it is from a little bit higher. I think we're about to go down. I'm gonna have to cross it. It does look significantly deeper than where I had to cross it earlier. Well, it is gonna feel good though, because my feet are all muddy, and maybe I can clean up a little bit. It does look really like it's very clean water. So, oh, look at that! Look at that bird. I've never seen something like that. Oh, it's got like a weird, almost like a tail off the back of its head. That's probably just like as common as a pigeon here, but I've never seen that. Yeah, I did just get here, so that looks cool. It's like a cross between a penguin. Oh, no, I'm trying to. There it is. Yeah, it's like a cross between like a penguin and a duck. Weird. Alright, keep moving. This is crazy. Alright, so I thought I would go down here and cross there. But there's like a somewhat of a trail there and somewhat of a trail there. Neither of them look like trails, so I don't really know where I'm going. I'll have to check. Alright, yeah, so that's my trail there. I don't know how. But according to AllTrails, this is the way I'm going. And it doesn't make sense. Like, how, you see how, like, all the branches are grown over and connected, so it's like I'm breaking them. But somehow there was a group that just went through here. So how could it possibly be this overgrown? It's crazy. Makes it more interesting. Feel like I'm an explorer. Wow. What is this? Oh my. Okay. Alright. It's like this nice canopy. Really gotta duck down here. Okay, alright, there we go. This is better. Yeah. Guess we weren't as close to the water as we thought. Yeah. And you'd think we'd go that way. But no, we go up again. Wow. Makes you wonder, like, who's the first person that made this hiking trail? And how did they not get lost? Especially back when, you know, you didn't have GPS, you just had a map and a compass. Like, how do you know? It's not like they were cutting down trees to make a clear path. Like, this is strictly just like people walking, and even then, that's not doing anything. This is like worse than like a deer trail. More overgrown, at least. Can't be bad, you know. The worse it is, the better it is, so. I think this might be it. Ooh. Oh my. Whew. Oh, look at that. Oh. Somehow I like rolled both ankles at the same time there. Oh. Yeah, alright, let's do this. Okay. Whoa. Alright, pretty much down to my knee. And there we are. Oh, there's just trees everywhere. Well, yeah, trees everywhere. Oh my. Look at this. Oh, it's crazy. Tell you what, this trail does not disappoint. This is so unlike any hike I've ever done. It's amazing. And there's so many hikes to do out here. And I have a feeling that they're all just as good as this one. I kind of like this. It's like, you don't even feel like you're on a hike, you know? This is more like you got yourself lost in the woods. And, oh my. Okay. All right, I'm so close to falling all the way back down this. It's like a mudslide. Wow. This is all mud and it's so steep. How am I gonna do this? All right. I think I gotta walk in this grass. Yeah, there's so many hikes and they. Okay. All right. Yikes. Yeah, so far this is the only one I've done. So that means there's a lot I'm gonna be able to do. I'm just so excited. I just wanna do one every day. Oh my. All right. This is insane. I just slid nothing crazy, probably 3 feet. That branch there stopped me. But I don't know how I'm gonna get up this. I think I don't want to do this. Honestly, I might just have to walk on these ferns. Oh, look at me. Oh. Alright, yeah. Gotta do it. Sorry, plants. I need the traction. Okay. This is insane. So I took one step off the path into the ferns. And oh my. It was just a straight drop. So right here, as soon as you're off the path, boom, it's just straight down. I fell right into it. Okay. Oh man. How am I gonna do this? Okay. Alright. I'll try again. I might just have to use 2 hands. Okay. Yeah, look. Look how caked in mud the shoes are. Okay. Alright, this is it. I think I just got maybe speed. Maybe I just gotta go fast. Okay. I got this one grabbing point here. And this is kind of dry. But on both sides of this little mound, it's really slick. behind me. This is incredible. Okay, all right, 3, 2. Oh. Okay, keep going, keep going. All right. Oh. Yeah. Oh, that's it. Yeah, I just gotta crawl on my knees. Okay. There's no way. There's our rope right there. But it starts only where the ground is dry and not down there it's all muddy. I think it must have broke or something. Maybe it broke. Oh yeah, there's more mud here. Okay. Ooh. Wow. Throw that right back to the next person. Supposedly pretty close to being done. I think I'm 3 1/4 miles in at 850 miles of elevation. Yeah, like if you're hiking and it rains for even a little bit and you're on a trail like this, it makes it 10 times harder. I could easily see how, you know, just a little bit of flash flooding could, you know, just one slip. You know, luckily where I've had the most trouble, it's not, hasn't been like on a cliffside, you know, anything too dangerous, but man, I'm sure it happens. It's gotta happen all the time. There's no doubt. Yeah, I just washed off in the, whew, there we go again. Oh my, okay. I just washed off in the water. Got all cleaned up. And I'm a total mess again. But doesn't bother me. Yeah, because this is a loop, and there's that one dividing point back at the beginning, and I wasn't sure which, you know, if I want to do the loop clockwise or counterclockwise. Honestly, I don't know which direction would have been better. You know, going down a mudslide, or, you know, what I ended up doing, trying to climb up a mudslide. Yeah, that that slacklining fellow I ran into. Yeah, he said the nice part about Hawaii is that when you're out here, you don't have to worry about poison ivy or snakes or spiders, which I had no idea. I thought we were I thought there'd be a lot of snakes and poisonous spiders, but I guess not. Okay, let's get himself again. Yeah, I gotta be careful not to walk in the brush because I don't know what's like the last time I was under it. I wonder if there's ticks that I need to be concerned about. Oh man. Oh, I'm slipping. Okay. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. I've just been walking forever up this mud hill. Oh my. Wow, look at that. Okay. You know what would help? What if I wore cleats? Yeah, I need like water shoes that have cleats on them. That would be something like that. Maybe I'll invent them. Oh my. Okay. All right, I think I'm gonna have to put the phone down for this bit. I'm gonna make it. All right, so I'm just taking a little break here. Still going. I just made it through like the most difficult part so far. I slid down like 6 feet. There's no stopping me. This part here is kind of flat, but just before it. Yeah. This one doesn't look too bad. At least there's like kind of steps. Not really, but oh, this is fun. Oh, it doesn't get any better than this. All right, here, at least this part I got a rope. Oh my, look at that. There's a rainbow. Oh. Wow. How incredible. Oh, it's raining a little bit. Oh, nice breeze. Incredible view. All right, yeah, so that is so steep. Gotta make it up there. I'm sure the view's better from there. Okay. Look at that. Look at that rainbow. Alright, well, this looks like it might be, well, it's kind of muddy, but it looks like it might be flat for a little while, so I think I'll try and jog a little bit here. what that was. Okay. All right. Gotta slow down now. Oh, there's that view again. Ooh. Oh my, gotta pay attention. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh, I can't get enough of it. I'm out of breath. Okay. Ooh. That was fun. Oh man, I love that. Whew. Oh, just moving fast. No hesitation. You just gotta figure out on the fly where you're gonna put your feet, and you just gotta roll with it. Oh, I got my heart rate going. Yeah, this is great. Alright, so made it back to the car. Oh my goodness, what a day. So when the video cut off last, that was actually my phone that died. I still have quite a ways to go, and yeah, I thought it was gonna be fine. I thought I'd be able to figure it out on my own, but I mean, like, the trail's pretty, like, for the most part, you can tell where the trail is, but most of it isn't marked. Like those trail markers on the tree, those are only there for like small portions of the trail. But then there's also all these offshoot trails, and so after my, like, not long at all after my phone died, I guess I took a wrong turn and I just got completely lost. So, man, it was so stressful. I found myself like going in loops, and I don't know, it's probably for like 45 minutes. I was just like walking different paths trying to figure out where I was. I didn't want to like veer off any paths or anything. I got to a point where I had looped back around. Somehow I did a loop, and I was like, I was just here. But like, I didn't understand any other path I could have taken. And I thought I knew where I was, and as I just kept walking, it just got more and more lost. I was following like the river the whole time. Like, the trail was kind of adjacent to the river, and I was trying to figure out where I needed to cross back over, because I knew I would recognize where I crossed originally at the beginning. And there were all these different paths that went down to the river, but none of them looked like it. So got to a point where I just knew I was lost. And I mean, it's so deep in the jungle. Like, there's no one for miles, and without knowing where you're going, you know, I could just be going further and further. I mean, I guess it wasn't like that far out. Like, it's probably only another, maybe it's like 1.5 miles to like the closest like residence. But I would have to know I'm going in the right direction. And then also, it's just like the woods are just so thick. Like, it would have taken me forever. Yeah, I was out there way longer than I was expecting. Yeah, it's almost sunset now. The sun's almost setting now, so like, I just made it back in time. Man, I would have had to like stay the night out there and just like hope someone crosses my path. Yeah, it was terrifying. Yeah, so I ended up just going into the water, and then I just followed the direction of the water. So I was just walking, but then it ended up turning, like, there was a part where the water was so deep, but then also the current was so strong, and so I was just like holding my phone and my dead phone and my keys up in the air over my head, trying to stay afloat going down the water. And then, like, I don't know, I did that for a while, and then I'm like, this isn't, like, nothing's gonna happen here. So it occurred to me, I tried to power my phone back on, and somehow, even though it had shut off while I was filming, because it died, I powered it back on, and it said there was still 6% left. So my first thought was like, all right, I need to call 911 right now, in like the split seconds before my phone dies. For some stupid reason, I did not do that, and I opened the alltrails back up and looked at the map, and I was like, you know, it shows like where your location is and it shows the outline of the trail. I was way off. But I was able to, since I was literally standing in the middle of the river, I was able to like see, okay, I need to go follow this curve, you know, these curves of the river, and then my entrance is going to be there after this turn. So that's what I ended up doing. I just had to like try and get a remember it like a picture in my head. Yeah, so and then my phone died pretty much right after that. So then, you know, after going all the way downstream, I had to go all the way back up what I already did, which was pretty difficult at that part where like I couldn't even touch the ground. I was also, you know, holding my phone and my keys above my head and trying to swim against the current. Yeah, that was just not working. And like so I went to the edge, but it's just a straight cliff. Like, so there's nowhere I can like walk, or like no foot placements or anything. But they were like tree branches, not tree branches, but like grass, pretty much, like on the side of the, is like a rock wall pretty much. And so I had to just grab onto the grass and just like drag myself upstream. It's insane. Yeah, so I got on the trail and then still wasn't sure where I was going, because there were I guess it wasn't the same like entrance that I took, but it was a entrance onto the trail, so it's just a different one that I hadn't been on before. So I did that, and then I didn't know if I was supposed to go left or right. Went right, went a ways. It's like, this can't be right. Went all the way back, took that left instead, and then I saw this one landmark, this it's like a wooden post in the ground where there's like this three-way split. I recognized that. Oh my goodness, thank you. Oh, I just sat down for a while. I was so exhausted. Yeah, but I finally made it back. Ran into some people just at the entrance again. Yeah, he said they do similar, like kind of a hiking club, but it's like more extreme. He was trying to explain it, but I don't really understand. But that's next Saturday, so we'll see. Maybe I'll go to that. Sounds like fun. Yeah, I'm just super hungry right now. I got my beef jerky with me. Got my water. Just trying to replenish after that. I was kind of worried I wasn't gonna eat tonight. Yeah, that would have been so bad. I've never done a hike that was that difficult. I've also never been lost like that. Such a crazy experience, and a terrifying feeling too. Yeah, I really hope that never happens. Yeah, I think I might need to start hiking with other people, or just bringing a better, one of those charger batteries for my phone. Yeah, that was terrifying, but yeah, so thankful for that, for this experience. This is like, I don't know, I could have just been sitting around doing nothing all day. I mean, this is pretty terrifying. Something could have gone really bad, but like, these are the memories I'm here for. And yeah, I hope I have more like them.